in West London one day, and the phone rang, and it was an American voice on the end of the line, and he had one question for me. He said, "Are you the one who sang Nights in White Satin?" Now, it's a reasonable question if you're in a group, isn't it? To someone who's in a group. And he said, "Because I've got a song that I think would be right for you, and I'd like you to consider it." So he sent it round to my house the next day, and I was listening to this demo unenthusiastically, because I didn't really do other people's songs. Not since I'd done the whole of Buddy Holly's catalogue when I was 14. You know, but that day, round at my house, there happened to be a young lad who worked at the Moody Blues record shop. Yes, we had a record shop. It was really nice. And you could come to our shop and listen to the music and look through all of the sleeves and everything in comfort and in a little booth and that kind of stuff. And then you could go down the road to Woolworths and buy them cheaper. It was a terrible business model. Like quite a lot of the things we did in the Moody's. It was a terrible business model. But it was great. But anyway, this young lad was round at my house. He'd come round for me to sign some papers or something. And he was making a cup of tea in the kitchen. And when he came into where I was listening to this song, he brought the tea in, and then I played it again, and he stood there and listened to it all the way through with me. And when it finished playing, he said to me, "You ought to do that, mate. You ought to do that. It's perfect for you." And I thought, now there's a boy who knows. What do I know, you know? Just hanging around here waiting for the phone to ring. So I went down to this little studio called Advision behind Oxford Street. And I met the guy who'd called me, who was a lovely man called Jeff Wayne, and we became firm friends. And he was working on a musical version of the H.G. Wells story of The War of the Worlds. And I knew all the musicians on this session, and I knew it was going to be really nice. So I did this song that we're going to play for you. Then the next day he called me back, Jeff, and he said, "There's another song in this project that I'd like you to do." So I trucked off down to Advision again and did the other song and a few other bits and pieces. And then I heard absolutely nothing at all for about 18 months, 2 years from that quarter. But 2 years later, the phone rang and I rushed to pick it up. And it was a promotion guy that I knew from CBS. And he said, "Do you remember that thing you did with Jeff Wayne?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I do." I said, "Nobody ever called." He said, "Well, they released it as a single, and it's got in the lower end of the charts, and if you do Top of the Pops this week, it'll get in the top 30, we'll all have fun and it'll be great." Because that's a promotion guy's job, you see. Gets in the top 30, we'll all have fun, life will be fantastic. And I did, it was, and it has been. And this song has been a great gift. I'll get round to it. This song has been a great gift, really, to me. And everywhere that Julie, Karmen, Mike and myself have been, people seem to know it. And so far, until tonight, yes. I'm sure you might remember. This is called Forever Autumn. The summer sun is fading as the year goes on, and darker days are drawing near. The winter winds will be much colder. Now you're not here. I watch the birds fly south across the autumn sky, and one by one they disappear. I wish that I was Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always love this time of year. The small leaves lie on this tree now, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here. Trees you came to love me, like a leaf on a breeze you blew away. A gentle rain falls softly on my weary eyes.